Hey guys, it's me, Death by Malormos, back for another edition of One Credit, and this is one that I'm sure you guys know well from both the arcade and the NES. This is Bad Dudes, as made famous from that episode of Awesome Video Games, one of my all-time favorites. Part 2 is just, the ending to it is classic. So anyway, this is the arcade version. Let's take a look at it. President Ronnie has been kidnapped by the ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue Ronnie? I'm guessing Ronald Reagan they're making reference to, and if that sequel that unfortunately the Kickstarter failed for, I'm guessing it would have been President Obama. So it would have been President Brocky. Anyway, this is Bad Dudes from Data East. And I guess the guys who were doing that Kickstarter do still own the, or they are trying to get the rights to Bad Dudes so that they can actually go through with making the Kickstarter, and they're still trying to make the game regardless of the Kickstarter really failing. I think they were looking for like 40,000 and they only ended up with like 5,000. Yeah, this is... I don't really know if Cult Classic is the right thing to say on this one, because obviously the Kickstarter did not go over that well, so maybe this one is not as beloved. It obviously is beloved by AVG, because they referenced it. This guy looks like a cross between Koranov and a Bobo from Double Dragon. Yeah, the arcade version controls are much better than the Nintendo version, which is, even though AVG did do an episode on it, the Nintendo version, I remember, it was the controls were terrible for it. It was not a good port. This, like I said, much better controls. I mean, obviously, because I already set the high score and I beat the first level boss. Yeah, the enemies aren't really that difficult. So now we got a very slow side-scrolling level. This truck is going pretty slow, I must say. Ah, damn it, I died. But I got another life. I think I gained an extra... I must have gained an extra life, too, for setting the high score. Or maybe I'm setting it, or setting it now? I don't know. Anyway. Bad. Ryan Gosling in Bad Dude. If you haven't seen Drive, go on and see Drive. And apparently Gangster Squad is pretty decent from what I've heard early on. But it's kind of bullshit that they took out that scene from in the movie theater with them shooting up the screen. That was a really awesome scene. Really, how often do you see that? But no, that douchebag out in Colorado had to shoot up a movie theater, and all the pussies that had to go and get rid of that scene altogether. Pretty lame. Anyway, on with Bad Dudes. What is that, Shredder? Yeah, that guy looks like a miniature version of Shredder. What the hell? He's really not that difficult. I spoke too soon. Well, I am gonna beat him. There you go. I'm bad. Wait, isn't that... There's a song by Michael Jackson, Bad. Doesn't he say I'm bad in that song? Anyway, we'll get the Moonwalker one of these days. Yeah, as you might have noticed, I finally got into the bees for these games. Girl ninjas. So I guess I'm fighting the Draconia. Ah, damn it. Well, that was pretty good little 1 credit for Bad Dudes. Like I said, the arcade version much more solid than the NES version, and who knows? Maybe someday we'll see a sequel to Bad Dudes from the guys that were doing that Kickstarter, and I did get the high score. So this has been Death by Blunderbuss for another edition of 1 Credit. Take care, guys. I'm bad.